This 2004 Cummins needs a fuel filter change today. It's the 5.9 common rail. There's only a few things you need to change the fuel filter on this truck. It's one of the easiest maintenance items to replace. It's one of the most important things to replace on the truck as well. I have a total of, I guess, 2 tools, which would be the ratchet and the bucket. I guess the socket counts. This is the filter I'm using. It's one of the best filters available for the stock replacement. It's not bought in stores to my knowledge. I've ordered it offline. There may be a dealer out there somewhere, but it's ordered off the internet. It might cost you a couple more dollars, but it is the best available, I believe. So you'll need a ratchet, an 1 1/8" socket, and a bucket. Unfortunately, the only 1 1/8" socket I have is on my 3/4 inch drive, so let's get to it. Looking at the engine bay, the fuel filter is very easy to find. It's right there. There's the cap you need to take off. That's the 1 1/8" socket. But before you take it off, or after you take it off, just don't pull out the filter. There is a little nozzle right there you can connect the hose to once you place your bucket underneath. You'll flip that yellow tab right there. It will drain out the fuel that's in the filter housing. So you can run the hose on the bottom right there down to the ground, or you can put a bucket underneath it. It's whatever you decide to do, but you'll want to drain it before you take the filter out, or else you'll spill diesel everywhere. It's a better view of the filter housing. You can see the ratchet and socket on it. If you get a breaker bar or something, it's going to have to come out and you're going to have to make some slow turns. You should be able to get a 1/2 inch ratchet in there or less and break it loose. Once it's loose, you can pretty well unscrew it yourself. I'm going to have to break mine loose real quick. You can see now we have it a bit loose, and should be able to easily unscrew it with our hand. Try and get a light here for you. I wonder how dirty it is. I haven't changed it since I went across the country. Pretty dirty. That's it as it sits. Take it over here, and once you open your box, there'll be 2 things in it: the filter and the O-ring. What you'll do, the filter just snaps in. You can see right there how the top goes. Filter snaps in just like that. So you'll unsnap it. Come right out. And the O-ring right there should come right off. One-handed. Normally put these back in the box. The new filter, you want to keep it clean. Yeah, that was a joke. Snaps right in. It's on there. I'll put the O-ring on. Put her in. You'll notice the new filter, the clean filter, and the new O-ring. Here's a comparison of the old and the new filter. This is probably 6,000 or 8,000 miles, I'm guessing. Filter did its job, that's for sure. I'm gonna guess that every once in a while I got a bad batch of diesel. I did just make a cross-country trip a while ago. Let's put this filter back in. Some people fill their filter housing with seafoam and other things. It really just depends on if you want to do it. I don't recommend anything you're not comfortable with, but it's whatever you want to do. The filter housing will prime itself and fill back up. Once you go to start the truck, it should fire right up. As far as tightness goes, there's no need to get the ratchet on there and fill it as tight as possible. What we'll do is you'll get your dominant hand, reach down in there, get it good and snug. We'll make sure the drain is closed. We'll prime it and we'll fire it up. What you want to do first is prime the fuel system 1 or 2 times, and then we'll see if she fires up. Just like that. It's expected when you change the fuel filter. Of course, you drained all the fuel out that's supposed to go into the motor. So that's exactly what's going to happen. There it is.